All right, so I've got this Matroska video file here that I want to get converted to an MP4. And I could come over to the command line to do that. Could take in that MKV file, could say to copy the contents verbatim, and then I could output that to an MP4. So I could do that right there. However, I'd like something set up so that in Finder here, kind of like activating the context menu, there's a feature in Alfred called File Actions. And inside of here, I can search for something like I could shred the file, or I could run a diff on the file. So you can define custom file actions that can do things, and I'd like to set one up that will take an MKV and convert it to an MP4 without me needing to go to the command line. So to do that, if I open up Alfred again, by the way, file actions are Command, Option, and backslash. Opens this up. If I do Command, comma, I can get into Alfred preferences. And then I have a section in here for file helpers, file triggers. I'm going to copy one of the ones I've used before, paste that. And then the first thing I'm going to do here, change the name here to MKV to MP4. Might even put Matroska on there so I can search for it easy. And then I can drag that file onto the types here. It'll limit it to MKV files. So this won't show, for example, on an MP4, only on an MKV. And I can have multiple of them. So I can save that then. Probably should change the subtitle here to just convert. All right, and then over on the right here, if I open up this script, this is a boilerplate I have here for being able to debug. So I've got a couple helper functions. Ignore that. Instead, come down below here where I loop through the paths. And under here, I've got a command I need to provide. So I'll do ffmpeg-i, input the MKV, and then -c copy. And then, of course, I need to output a file. So I'll use the exact same path, and then .mp4. So I'll just append .mp4 to the end. So when I save that now, if I want to debug, I can. Actually, I'll come back to that in a minute. Get rid of the MP4 over here. Now do Option Command backslash, file actions here, MKV, hit that. And there you go. I've got an MP4. And if you're curious about debugging these, come down to the debugger here and then go over and activate your action again. And you can see the output here from the script, including some of the ffmpeg output. So yeah, Alfred is a great way to add file actions. It's something I really like. And it's akin to adding something to the context menu in Finder, except it's a searchable menu with a lot of extensibility.